What's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel video. So we are right here on the second day of the raid boss duel against Quattro, and I found another card that you can't actually use in this event. And want to see what that card is? Ching ching ching! Ta-da! It's Neo Parshaft, the Sky Paladin. So this card can be special summoned by tributing a Aeronite Parshaft on the field, and it inflicts piercing battle damage, and you get to draw a card when it does so. Not to mention, if you have Sentry in the Sky on the field, you can actually increase this monster's attack and defense points based on the difference between the life points of you and your opponent. So why is this card not allowed? Well, I think Konami is actually banning cards for this kind of events, especially cards that have something to do that can affect your opponent's life points, especially the ones with Quattro being over 10k or more. Well, Atlantis cuts the life points in half, and Neo Parshaft, my guess, if you were to use some trap card like Reverse, you can actually boost this monster's attack points up to the roof. I'm not sure, but still, I guess the main cards that are not allowed in this event are ones that actually have something to do with your opponent's life points. Which is pretty much fine by me, because I don't actually care much, because you can still use other decks like Galaxy Ice. Woo!
Let's learn how to duel together.
Yeah, maxed out Galaxy Ice and Kite Tenjo. Up next is most probably these other guys along with Quattro and Trey, but let's see how it goes, shall we? Oh yeah, before I forget, someone asked me about how to unlock Quattro. So yeah, here is the conditions. You can unlock Quattro by having at least 1.3 million points after the 21st of September at 1 PM. And you can unlock, once you unlock him, you'll also obtain the skill right here below, Gimmick Puppet 4 or 8. So the first effect is that all level 8 Gimmick Puppets become level 4, whereas the Gimmick Puppets on the field become level 8. So the first effect is basically monsters in your hand, and you can normal summon them without actually using tributes. While the second one is, if your field is already packed with Gimmick Puppet monsters, you can turn them to level 8, so you can go to higher level rank 8 XC splits. And the cards that are included in this event are new cards such as Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms. It's basically Foolish Burial, but in monster form when it's normal summon. Remember, normal summon, not special summon, just normal summon. Next up is Gimmick Puppet Destroy. So this card can pop a Gimmick Puppet monster on the field and once per turn, and that's only done once per turn. And if this card were to be destroyed, you can special summon up to 2 Gimmick Puppet monsters from your hand. So I guess this is based on, regardless of their levels, you can special summon the Gimmick Puppets onto the field. So you can special summon Egghead, you can special summon Magnet Doll, or even Twilight Joker. Well, to be honest, if it were to be me, if I have at least 3 of these cards in hand, once Destroy is destroyed, use the effect to special summon Egghead and Magnet Doll, then use Twilight Joker's effect to chain, then special summon Twilight Joker onto the field. That way you have 2 level 8s on the field and a level 4 1600 attack beater. And depending on whatever you draw in the next turn, you may turn Egghead into a level 8 as well, and go into a rank 8 that requires 3 materials. Yeah, so that's pretty much how the combos will actually go if I were to have like that kind of hand. Along with the fact that I have not obtained any amount of Scissor Arms, I only obtained about 7 copies of Destroy, which is quite sad, to be honest. So what do I mean by cumulative points? Cumulative points are basically the points that you actually obtain by dueling against Quattro, based on how much damage you inflict onto him. The higher damage inflicted, the better, because that actually adds up to a cumulative reward system. So you can get random cards, jewels, event gems, as well as some coins, but the coins are pretty much useless in the game, to be honest. A lot of prismatic copies of certain cards, which are only event exclusive. Wink wink. And also obtain Destroy, I guess, because event cards are only once in a lifetime, and once you've lost the chance to get them, you'll never be seeing them ever again until the next event or rotation, when they decide to bring the event back, and only then you can spam for it. Other than that, you can't do anything much by it anyway. So I do recommend you guys going up in assist duels instead, because assist duels are free and you don't actually have to care whether you inflict a lot of damage or you inflict least amount of damage. It doesn't matter, because it's still, as long as your teammates defeat Quattro, you'll still get the points, and you'll even get the jewels and rewards, event jewels and event rewards as well, depending on how much you hit. And talking about how much you hit, the harder you hit the better, because the damage itself will be measured in this small ranking right here. So inflicting higher amounts of damage will actually give you a higher chance of getting certain cards that's listed here. But like I said in the previous video, these cards are very randomized, so you don't actually know what you're getting. So if you were to get something like Tin Archduke or maybe Wind Up Honeybee, that's a pretty good card. As long as they are cards that you cannot just obtain freely or have actually 10 copies, like Photon Crusher over here, 10 plus copies. And I have yet to even obtain Gamushara. I don't even use this card, and I don't even have it, which is a pretty weird thing to think when you think about it. And also, if you were to duel against Quattro up to 5 times, you can participate in the raid boss duel with Shark as your tag partner. And when that does occur, please remember to set it to manual if you want to be the one who's controlling the duel instead. And also, if you were to check out his deck itself along the skill, so yeah, Armored Xyz is a skill that actually gives you, if you have a Xyz monster on the field, activate this skill, equip it with a Black Ray Lancer, and the monster equipped this effect can attack up to twice. So if you were to equip this to Utopia or maybe Galaxy, Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon with 4500 attack points, attacking twice, not to mention their attack being multiplied by 5. Ooh, all I can say is, good luck, Quattro. I hope you can take a beating. Well, aside from that, he has pretty decent lineup of Xyz monsters ranging from Bahamut, Shark Drake, Hopewoven Spider Shark, along with Nightmare Shark. But overall, the Armored Black Ray Lancer is the card that you actually want to use, because not to mention multiplying your attack points by 5 and attacking twice. Dude, that definitely will help you in your damage ranking, and not to mention in your cumulative point rewards. So if you want, set it to dual manual, so your combos will actually go off on your own, so that this shark won't actually mess up your field and use the monsters you wanted to use as Xyz material to become his own Xyz materials. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes the NPC really messes up your board for no reason at all. And that's facts. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. What I covered, 2 cards that's banned from this event, along with unlocking conditions and the progress so far. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've actually obtained so far. Event items also consist of these invitation with Quattro, where you can actually spawn Quattro as a raid boss, or use a dual gazer item, and where you play a 2-on-1 tag duel with Shark. But I won't actually care about those, because why spend that amount of effort and also just do that when you can just use assist duels for free? Yeah, that's all I can say. Just use assist duels and spam for free, so you won't actually waste your time fighting against the standard duelist NPCs just to get that amount of points just for the spawn. Anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and find that this video has been informative. If you guys need to ask something or have any inquiries on this event itself and certain details, Do let me know in the comments below. I always reply as fast as I can to help you with your questions and to the best of my abilities. And that's all from me, and I'll see you next time, so goodbye.